Now, if you're wondering why I ain't got the little mask on that I had before, I'm not starting out underneath the tree. Quite frankly, it's because February 28th in Greenville, South Carolina, I will be teaming with the Pride of the People champion, the psychotic pixie herself, Hex Girl. And we will be teaming against two individuals who aren't shit. Now these two, they cause a lot of chaos. I think maybe they pride themselves on bringing pain. They're known as Forsaken, members of Apocalypse. Well, if y'all are the Apocalypse, think of me as Cable, bitch. Because when we step between those ropes on February 28th in Greenville, South Carolina, the Psycho Pixie and the Rabid Cur, we're gonna take the Forsaken and we're gonna make them our bitch. See, I know that Apocalypse thinks that they run this show. They think that they run NCW. But what have y'all accomplished really? I mean, other than pissing off everyone. There is a line going out the fucking stadium door of people that want to kick your ass. And I know some have been scratching their head, wondering why I went and started beating the brakes off Apocalypse. That's because when y'all interfered in that match, that title match I had against Hex Girl, you disrespected me. We have a code in the Southeast. We have a code in Islam. You have two people who are battling it out, who are getting into it. They're keeping it legit. You got an outsider who's not with either one of them come jumping in the middle of it. It don't matter if they attack one or both, because they have disrespected both people. Now, I'd like to go into more, but there just really isn't much else to say. Apocalypse hasn't done anything. Not one fucking member. None of you have done anything. Nothing. Now, I'm one half of the tag team champions. The Psychotic Pixie Hex Girl is the Pride of the People champion. I have a title shot against Hex Girl that I won at Genocide. I mean, which title shot did you win? None. Not one. Not one. None. And how far did you last in the championship tourney? Were you in it? I don't recall. I, on the other hand, have that title shot against Hex Girl. I've won the championship tourney. I am the first championship tourney winner. First, what milestones have you set? And never mind those. Never mind that I have a title shot against Hex Girl. Never mind that I'm one half of the tag team champions. Never mind that I can, because of winning the championship tourney, fight for any championship that I want. I am also the 3-time BAMF champion. I am the one that set the standard of what it meant to legitimately be the BAMF champion. Now, I know one of you is supposed to be big as hell. The other one's supposed to be fast as hell. So I'm going to break this down right quick and I'm going to make a little announcement because I got to do something to keep people entertained, and talking about Apocalypse doesn't entertain anyone anymore. Only thing we keep talking about is how we're going to beat the shit out of you. So, you have Hex Girl, the high-flying martial artist who comes at you like a fucking pit bull. Just keeps going. And I know that you two ain't got all your marbles. See, me, I've got, and I know many in NCW don't know this, I've got some of the mixed martial arts training, but here comes the part that most people don't know. Both before I got into wrestling and after, I have Aikido training. For those of you that don't know what Aikido is, that's the martial art that Steven Seagal started doing before he looked like a really tall fucking chipmunk with his cheeks all stuck out. Now, in addition to the mixed martial arts, the Aikido, which by itself just brings me up to, it's literally training on how to kick someone's ass that's bigger than you. Then you have being brought up in the street, where all I did was fight people that's bigger than me. How many motherfuckers you think is shorter than 5'4"? Come on. So, put simply, your speed ain't gonna mean much of shit when Hex Girl and the Rabbit Cur decide to rock, paper, scissors about which one of us want to break your fucking legs. And that goes for you too, you big motherfucker. Say, for all your size, what was it they said in Roadhouse? Take the biggest man in the world, bust his kneecap, and he drops like a baby. So, February 28th, Greenville, South Carolina. We are going to leave you bloody, battered, beaten, and losers. Now, on to more important matters. This is an announcement for all of NCW. My boy Tyler Cross kind of gave it away. I was hoping I would get the chance to say it first. I will be using my rightful claim due to my championship tourney victory to declare that I will be facing the title that I will be choosing to go after will be none other than the Pinnacle Championship itself. Now, first of all, let me explain this, because I want all of you listening. This is going to be a game changer. First of all, we all know the rabid motherfucking Kurt does not belong in the middle tier. Granted, you can put me in any title division you want, and I will make that title a must-have. But the time for the rabid motherfucking Kerr to be among the top dogs is long since past, and it's about time that I was in that division. Now, second point. Among Thug Revolution, you have Tyler Cross, you have Frostbite, you have me. Now, Frostbite is the current Pinnacle champion. Yes, we are both Thug Revolution, and we're both going after the title. I'll get back to that. Tyler Cross will be reenacting his rematch clause to face Frostbite for the Pinnacle Championship. And I will be going out to the Pinnacle Championship. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that the Thug Revolution has just put the Pinnacle Championship on lockdown. It's ours. Get used to it. Now, as for us facing each other, let me put this in terms y'all can understand. Title is recognition of your abilities. And we see no reason to keep our members from gaining that. Talent is talent. When you're in a group like ours, like Thug Revolution, when you're in a set out on the streets, there may be times when there's something that both of you want, even though you're part of the same crew, and both of you are vying for. You maintain the respect, but that doesn't mean that you stop the hustle. And that's going to be the end of this video. Because, honestly, ever since Apocalypse came to NCW, there's been a bit of a stench. See, I view Apocalypse, all of them, as food that's been digested, gone through the process, and then it's come back out because it can't be used for anything. Now, they have a word for this. They have a word for food that just can't be processed after it's been eaten, that has no actual purpose. Shit. That's the word. Y'all are shit. And starting at this Friday Night Assault, It's time to flush the shit.